The next question I have is if you want to change various properties of a map number, for example, the lead sheet, sign, the map flip type, and others, if using engagement mapping, should the changes made in this screen globally affect the whole engagement file, or is the correct place to make the changes? Okay, that question looks like it was truncated. So let me just try to interpret that by going back to working papers. And we have the mapping database. So here we are in the mapping database. And we've got the various properties like lead sheet, ratio, class. I may have some flip stuff in here as well, and so on. Now, that information should be changed in the mapping database if you're encountering the problem time and time again across your client files. You should go into your templates, clean it up in your template so that when you bring the mapping database into your client files, it is set up properly. If it's a one-off situation, then it may not be necessary to adjust the mapping database. You have a specific client that has a very unique situation, and as a result, you want to make some changes. Some of the properties in that situation could be changed directly in the working trial balance. However, we try to avoid that whenever possible. Or we can go back into the mapping, make the change in the mapping area, and choose Tools, Options, Autofill, to autofill those selected properties that we want to update. Okay. Again, I would only do this at the client level if it was a very unique one-off situation for the client. But if I'm encountering the same errors across all client files, I would want to make sure that my mapping database was up to date to include the appropriate properties for those files.